Okay, we're going to go through these pretty quickly. These are 10 reasons small companies stay small. If you want your company to grow, you've got to be ready for it to grow. So let's start with the simple things. Lack of business planning. Do you have a plan of action? Do you know what you're going to do a year from now? Do you know what you're going to do for 2 years from now? If you have a plan of action, it's going to help your business grow. What about online marketing? We live in a digital world today. Are you able to connect with people online, or do you have a web page? Do you have social media? Are those things working for you? Maybe you need to learn more about these things to get those things going. It's very important in our digital age to do these kind of things. What about your project management skills? Do you have good project management skills? Are you able to take a task from the beginning all the way through the end and make sure everybody in the process is ready to go? What about your structure in your organization? Do you have an organization chart for your business? Do you know who does what and where they fall in the organization? It's very important that everybody knows their specific roles. What about poor judgment and business diversification? Are you doing too many things? Focus in on the one or two things, the few things that you do well, and keep doing those things well. What about technical training? Do you have all this technical training and stuff that you do, but you don't have any training on how to sell what you do? It's important you get those kind of things. If you don't have sales training, then you hire people who will do sales training for you, or who will do the sales for you. Which brings us to failure. We're afraid of doing things because we don't think it's going to work out for us. It's not going to work for us like it works for other people, but that's got to be something you get over. What about the inability to scale your project management? Are you able to scale from 10 employees to 100 employees? Are you able to scale from 2 employees to 10 employees? What's your system look like? If you have a system in place, then it'll be easier to scale your system. What about fear of overhead expenses? Are you afraid of adding a new person, or buying a building, or buying an office because you're afraid of paying more money? Well, think about it. Those things are what it takes to grow sometimes. But what about hitting the panic button? Sometimes we hit it, it's too late, and you're like, oh, we got to market. You should have already marketed by the time you get to that point. So make sure you're planning ahead and you know what's going on. There'll be more tips on our blog. If you go here to this page, there'll be a link below this video. It'll help you see what's happening. You can share this video with other entrepreneurs. It's important that other people see these things, and hopefully they'll get some value from the blog and see some tips on how to get out of these things. But add your wisdom and your questions. What do you think it takes for a business to grow? Add those things below. And make sure you subscribe to become part of our community. It's important that we share our experience as entrepreneurs so we can grow together. Being part of a community is so important. The one thing that wasn't on this list is being part of a community, being part of someone who takes you to that next step. That's what we want to do here, is take you to that next step. So help out other people by leaving comments, subscribe, and pay attention to these things, and let's help each other grow as entrepreneurs so we can all be big together.